Hey guys, this is Kevin with the Sycamore Church Christ Bible Committee. We just want to give you an update on how we're going to do score entry this year. If you remember last year, we had multiple forms that different people from each congregation would fill out. We had an official scorekeeper that had their own form to enter team scores. We had coaches' forms where they entered team scores and individual information. And then we had a third form for the individual scores. We had a couple of hiccups last year, some glitches, either human error or electronic error, and some of the forms didn't get submitted properly. So we think we've got a way that's updated and smooth that process out. So what we're going to do this year is we're going to have your congregation submit everything in one form. There'll be a QR code on the registration packet as well as the actual web address going to the form. Just going over the form, it's pulled up here on screen. It's your basic congregational contact information. Then there's a section for your team scores. A section for your individual scores. These are the 90 and above juniors, seniors, and all the young achievers. And then there's a scorekeeper entry section. This is the scores that your official scorekeeper that's keeping score for other teams will bring back to you. So let's go over each section here real quick. Of course, the general contact information is self-explanatory. We just need that so if there's a problem, we can contact you. We have the congregational team scores. Just remember, a junior participant can be on a senior team, but there are no senior participants on junior teams. If there's a single senior participant on a team, that is considered a senior team. Basically, you enter the team number, the division is a drop down, junior, senior, and then you'll enter the score. You'll hit the plus sign here to the left or to the right to go down to add another team to the form. The form will allow you to input 10 congregational team scores on the form. So if you have more than 10, you'll have to do this form twice. Same thing for the individual scores. You'll enter their name, the division. Now on this division, we do have a YA category, and that's for young achievers. Young achievers are, remember, first grade and down. So again, you can enter up to 40 names on this form for individual scores. And then we have the official Bible scorekeeper. These are the teams that your scorekeeper for other congregations is keeping. And we'll go through this here in just a moment to go through an example. Once you hit submit on this form or next, you'll get a confirmation screen showing everything that you've typed in. Please review that to make sure it is correct, that the team numbers that you've entered are correct, the scores are correct, and the divisions are correct. Then once you do that, you'll hit submit and it'll be submitted. And you will get an email with all the information that you have entered, be emailed to you, and it'll be inputted into our form. So let's go through an example here. Now let's suppose that I am with the Anytown Church of Christ. So for contact name, let's see, my name is John Doe. Let's just say my phone number is 931-555-1212. Contact information. My email is no.spam@myemail.com. And again, I am with the Any Town Church of Christ. You do not have to put Church of Christ or COC. We know to whom you belong, so that's not required. The next section would be where we would enter our team numbers. These are the Any Town Church of Christ teams. And let's say we had 3 teams. First one was number 50. It was a senior team. So again, we'll change that to senior. And they had a score of 40 to 50. We had team number 51. It was a junior team, so I don't have to change that. And they scored 3,200. Hit the plus sign again to go down and add that next team. This is team number 52. It's another junior team. And they scored 3,850. Okay, for our individual scores, let's say we had 2 participants score 90 and above and 1 young achiever. So our first 90 and above was Jane Smith. She was a junior. Let's say she scored 96. Hit the plus button. Our next participant, this was Sarah Smith. She's a senior, and she scored a 99. And we had 1 young achiever, Tommy Doe, a young achiever who scored 55. The next section is when our official Bible scorekeeper that's keeping scores for other teams brings me the scores for those teams. Now, let's say our official scorekeeper, Jane Doe, brings them to me, and she kept score for 3 teams. She kept score for team number 71, and they scored 3,100. Team number 72 scored 4,000. And team number 73 scored 1990. Now, when I click next, you can see that the form will generate an output for you to look at, make sure everything is correct. If you misspelled something or if you've mistyped something, please double check this with what you've got and make sure it is correct. And then when you're done, you'll hit submit. And you should get an email with that. Because you will get that confirmation email with everything that you've entered, you may want to enter all your participant scores on the form. And if you do, that is fine. We will not be keeping any scores but the 90 and above and all the young achievers until we determine the cutoff score for that. All the rest of them we will not be keeping, and we won't be keeping those after Bible Bowl. But because it'll put everything in one form, you might want to consider doing that, but that's up to you. We are only asking you to do the 90 and above for juniors and seniors and all the young achiever scores. Thanks and have a great day. We'll see you at Bible Bowl.